Thank God for allowing me to do this video today, spite of my sins. I want to say that a black person cannot be a racist. It's impossible for a black person to be a racist. There is no such thing as a black racist. The reason why there is no such thing as a black racist is because the powers that be are white people in high positions. There are like 13 families that actually control everything. Have you ever, of course, I'm sure you've seen Alex Jones and his interview with Aaron Russo. Everybody's seen it. How in your face does it have to be? He tells you on that video that these people have money machines in their houses. Okay? Now, how this ties to Floyd Mayweather apologizing and all this here, he can't be a racist because nowhere in history have you ever seen black people making signs saying white man can't come into this restaurant. Or nowhere in history have you heard of a black man taking white people from their land and robbing them of their culture, their nationality, their God, their heritage, their everything. Okay? Um, Nowhere have you heard the Indians taking the white man's land. Nowhere have you heard the Mexicans taking property of the white people. So, but everywhere you turn, Arizona, slavery for black people, Arizona for Mexicans, um, uh, Thanksgiving for Indians, which actually, from what I've studied and heard, it was the day that white people ate Indians. Yeah, they were cannibals. Okay, from what I heard. But how this all ties in is none of these people, none of the nations, the Indians, the Mexicans, and the blacks, none of them have. Have you ever heard um, doing anything concerning white people to deceive them or harm them in any way? Not as a nation. Um, the evidence is here every day that the blacks, which are Jews, by the way, are over here because white people bought them from Africa. So, I mean, it wasn't the other way around. When they, before whoever y'all say lied and say discovered America, there were already people here. It wasn't the other way around. The evidence here every day. Every time you look at a black, a Mexican, or or a or an Indian, racism is still here. Believe me. By the way, slavery is still here. It's the slavery of the mind. What I have to say about Floyd Mayweather and him apologizing, I think he shouldn't have. Though the powers that be are the ones who pay his check. They are Illuminati Masons. Okay? They serve Satan. They are in control of the boxing industry. If they tell him to apologize, he will apologize. Like Jamie Foxx apologized. Like Kanye West apologized. They all will apologize. So when you I really trip out when I see Uncle Tom black people get in the face of Floyd Mayweather or Kanye West or or anyone who or even a Sarah Sunseti, because now I'm not siding with Sarah, but I am saying that the brother was right. Look, there's no such thing, first of all, as I said, is as a black racist, and second, how can you get upset with a black person for saying something to someone else that when they both speak against each other? Sure, Manny Pacquiao have not and these are black people doing this against their own people. This is pitiful. I mean, so Manny Pacquiao and Freddie Roach have talked mucho trash about, I mean, about Floyd Mayweather and Roger Mayweather and all of them, and I mean about the whole family, and said derogatory things that are very offensive. concerning their life. This is, and these are things that Freddie Roach and Manny Pacquiao have said about Floyd and his family. And you mean to tell me you get mad at Floyd and say he's being racist for saying something to him or saying something back to him? Oh man, please. And what he did ain't no worse than what white people been doing to black people for years, and what they still do, and what Filipinos do, and what they all do concerning black people, even Indians, and even Mexicans. I mean, even though Mexicans and black people are actual Jews or part of the 12 tribes of Israel, and they're actually brothers, but I mean they've been deceived to thinking that they're enemies, that they're separate, that they're not brothers. And But my point is that, brother, you shouldn't have apologized. Uh, I mean, I guess if the powers that be tell you to, then you have to. You won't get paid, or you'll get penalized. But if no one if no one told you to apologize, you shouldn't apologize. Because they talk bad about you. You say you were just playing cool. Okay. I mean, in that case, everybody who's on the face of this earth needs to be apologizing to somebody about something, right? But since everybody watches you, they want you to apologize. I mean, when you black people gonna wake up, man? You know what I mean? When y'all gonna wake up and see, man, ain't nothing changed, man. It's the race, man. This stuff is still here. It's still in effect. It's still in effect, man. When y'all gonna wake up, man? What is the deal? Why do y'all? I mean, look, man. I'm done, man. I just had to state my piece on it, man. Um, you know what I'm saying? Be looking out for the video, man. I got a video coming out, man, about that boy Floyd, man. Here we go. So be looking out, man. And that boy Pacquiao, man. So just stay tuned. One.